The police CID has been interrogating founder of Zoe Outreach Embassy Church, Pastor Kevin Kobiri, and his wife. This follows complaints by some church members and others who are accusing him of failing to pay them returns on their investment. Head of Public Relations Unit at the police CID, DSP Juliana Obeng, says they have received complaints from close to 200 aggrieved customers of the EL Real Estate who lodged their complaints against Pastor Kevin Kobiri. We'll hear from her shortly, but first listen to spokesperson of the aggrieved customers who traveled all the way from Takwa to get their locked up funds. Yesterday, scores of them agitated massed up at the East Legon branch on Sunday morning for second consecutive Sunday to demand their investment. Eugene Osei says he invested 50,000 cedis, which was his severance package, into the investment scheme.
Yesterday, and then they invited us back today so that we come around and then finish the process that we started yesterday. Some of our guys wrote statements. Myself, I did mine yesterday, and the two guys behind me also came this morning to do theirs because the rest are in Takwa, so we have to stand in for them here.
So what exactly have they been asking you, and what exactly are you seeking to do?
Yes, what transpired was we were able to meet the director himself, right, and then we spoke a lot, but they've assured us that the CEO will come and meet the group in Takwa. He will come to Takwa and meet us and then talk to us about the mode of how it's going. They will rule out when he's going to pay, and then you get going for us. To come and meet us, and then we hear from him first. Though there have been several promises there, but those ones cannot be disclosed until he comes and meets us with the help of the police, and then himself will come. So when he comes, he will tell us exactly when he's going to pay us.
When exactly is he meeting the group?
Hopefully, maybe by next week he will be there.
By next week. How many exactly are you? Those of you in Takwa?
I cannot give you the total number, but those in the group now, we are over 200.
Over 200 in the group. Okay, so let me get some understanding. How much exactly have you invested, and how long has it been trying to get your funds?
I invested a total sum of 50,000. 50,000. Exactly. And then from last year, September, when he told us that he's not going to continue the investment again, so he stopped it. And then said he's going to give us our principal back. And I hope most of you have the recordings when he said he's going to pay us. So we were just waiting for it. So that was what happened. But the aggrieved customers saw that he was not forthcoming. So we tried to get him at the church premises, because when you go to the office or you go to his house, you won't get him. So we went there and then we met him.
Those are some of the customers there. We can now hear from Police CID DSP Juliana Obeng, who says the matter is being investigated.
Today, we had information that some members belonging to his real estate, EL Real Estate Limited, who had contributed to that company, had besieged his church. That's Zoe Outreach Church at East Legon. And so immediately we got the information, we had to move in to, as it were, rescue the pastor. When he came in yesterday, we took a statement from him. We also took some statements from some of these people who had besieged the church, that's the customers. And so we asked that both parties report today so we could initiate investigations. And so that's the reason we got Pastor to come here to the CID headquarters today.
So what information exactly have you been picking? These customers say he owes them some amount of money and he's been refusing to pay them since last year.
Well, as you rightly put it, I think you were here a bit earlier and I did mention that we're going into a meeting. I can only say that we have initiated investigations into the rescue of pastor of the Outreach Church yesterday. I'm sure as we progress with the investigations, we will be able to confirm or deny what you have heard, that some of these people are saying that he owes, the pastor has some monies that he's doing business with from them. And so let's just wait and see what progress report we could get from the commercial crime unit that's responsible for this particular investigations.
Has he been charged yet? Have you gotten to any level where you could say that these and these are what you are investigating with regards to the concerns that these customers are raising?
I have just mentioned that yesterday we rescued him. His statement was taken, and we have initiated investigations, or we have begun investigations into this one. And so again, let's just walk along with progress of investigations, and let's see what comes out of it. Having said that, let me use the opportunity to just tell whoever has any form of business to do with the pastor whose name I've already mentioned, and the church that he owns, and of course the EL Real Estate Limited, that if for any reason we are not having the understanding that they shouldn't take the law into their own hands. We have police stations scattered all over the country, so wherever you find yourself, you please do the right thing by reporting to the police and not take the law into your own hands.
How many of these customers have reported to you?
Well, as at yesterday, I was told, or I was well briefed, that we had over 200 of these customers of EL Real Estate Limited come by to, as it beseech the church to do whatever they intended to do. And so officially I haven't been told of the number that has come forward to make the complaint yet, but if numbers are anything to work by, as along the numbers that besieged the church yesterday, we comfortably could say that over 200 people besieged the church premises yesterday.
Okay, I know it wasn't just Pastor Kobiri you have been engaging since morning. You have also been engaging some of the customers. What exactly have they been telling you?
Well, I had gone into a meeting with the officer in charge of this particular case. Of course, there are other details for which we would want to put out for now, but again, let me just say that let's just work with the progress of investigations and see what comes out of it.